All of my IDs and passports will now be different from myself, and I am stuck in a country which I do not have legal visa to stay in because my passport is no longer mine. Your gender is reversed. What's the first thing you do? I panic because now all of my IDs and passports will now be different from myself, and I am stuck in a country which I do not have legal visa to stay in because my passport is no longer mine. I will be considered an alien, but the government cannot send me back. Perhaps by chance I will be in the news, reported as a time traveler, magic, or some other kind of supernatural phenomenon that brought a human being onto this world. Worst case scenario, I would be locked up in an obscure lab where scientists would investigate the origins of me. Maybe they will find that my DNA is extremely similar to my past self and make a conclusion that defies science. I turned into the opposite gender. Or I would never to be seen again, with the scientists searching for longer and longer. My mental health will deteriorate and maybe die. Maybe reporters will flood me in the first few days, but the news will die out and I will finally be at peace, but with none of my past family or friends. But now, I'm gonna check out my brand new genitals. Everyone is talking about the after. No one's considering that this transformation might be some American Werewolf in London bullshit. Imagine your dick slowly receding into your pelvis and your fucking taint ripping open. Or imagine your vag caving in and sealing shut, pushing out all those nerves out in the front like a goddamn push pop. Guys having their guts pushed around to accommodate for the female reproductive system. Women feeling like they're going to blow their ovaries out of their asses. Not to mention all the muscular and hormonal repercussions. Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick with my junk. All the humor aside, you know what you'd do pretty damn fast? Get to a doctor and say, "Get me back to what I am." And if
the battle between the Ravens and the Rebels rages on.
the doctor said, "But you're a completely normal, healthy man or woman. Why would you want to change that?" You'd say, "Because I know what I am inside." It makes me think sympathetically of my trans friend who has long had a hard time of it. Maybe those who like to say that trans people are mentally ill, perverted, etc. would care to think about that too. Okay, back to the funny stuff. Worry if my pets recognize me? Pee a message in the snow, in cursive. It may take all day, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Go shirtless. Get fitted for a nice suit. Be baffled about dick and balls physics in pants. Find out if I can think of nothing for extended periods of time. See if I can take a sweater or shirt off by grabbing from the back of my neck. Party hard at a gay bar and make lots of friends. Stay out as long as I want and not worry as much. Enjoy the boost of testosterone that makes lifting things easier. See if I look more like my brother. Find out if climbing things is easier. See if I can jump higher. Say fuck it and do the thing. Because if you do something stupid once, it's because you're a guy. Try not to crush my nuts. Make recordings of some songs that desperately need a male version because they would sound better. If my voice isn't terrible. Set fire to all of my bras. Considering I'm currently on my period and having cramps from hell, I probably start by celebrating that shit is over a couple of days early. Then immediately go see if my boyfriend had been similarly switched. If he has, have sex. If he hasn't, masturbate and pray that tomorrow I wake up in my own body because of certain frustrations aside. I'm a woman and don't want to be in a man's body. Also, if I'm stuck like that, my long-term relationship is over.
Why is this even on YouTube? It's funny, but why is it on YouTube?
My man isn't bi, and that would break my heart. Oh, and I'd go for a run without having to double up on sports bras, and even go at night without bringing my pepper spray. That sounds like fun. Shopping spree for all the clothes I've always said I would buy. Fancy shirts and ties and vests. And get a hat. As a man, I feel I could totally pull off a hat. Clothes to fit without hips and boobs in the way would be awesome. Join a gym and celebrate the fact I could buff up like nobody's business. And with a set of balls, I'd change my profession and go into carpentry and pick my guitar back up, walking away from office politics forever. Yes, nothing is stopping me from doing any of these things as a woman, but I'd totally use the excuse to change my life. Go out for dinner with significant other and do not order fries because I'm watching my weight and then eat all their fries.